Cuba. The very word conjures up images: sun-drenched beaches, vintage cars, and, of course, rum. Cuban rum, to be precise. This isn't just a drink, it's a story woven into the fabric of the island itself. For centuries, Cuban rum has held court. It's a spirit steeped in tradition, a legacy built on craftsmanship. From the colonial streets of Havana to the rural fields of sugarcane, rum is everywhere. It's the soul of countless celebrations, the fuel for fiery revolutions. It's the taste of freedom, resilience, and a damn good time. So grab a glass, my friend. Let's dive into the intoxicating world of Cuban rum. This is a journey for the senses, a tale of passion and perseverance. This is the story of Cuban rum. Sugarcane, the lifeblood of Cuban rum. This humble plant, swaying in the Caribbean breeze, holds the key to a centuries-old tradition. The story begins with Spanish colonists. They brought sugarcane to Cuba in the 16th century. Little did they know they were planting the seeds of a cultural phenomenon. The early rums were rough, fiery concoctions that bore little resemblance to the smooth spirit we know today. But the Cubans, they saw potential, they experimented, they refined, and slowly they unlocked the secrets of sugarcane. Over time, Cuban rum evolved. It became smoother, more complex. It gained a reputation. From the sweat-soaked fields to the dimly lit bars, rum became ingrained in Cuban life. This is a story of ingenuity, of adaptation, of transforming a simple plant into a cultural icon. This is the story of Cuban rum. Enter Facundo Bacardi Masso, a visionary, a rebel, a man who saw beyond the ordinary. In 1862, in the heart of Santiago de Cuba, he dared to dream. He sought to tame the wild spirit of rum, to elevate it. Bacardi experimented relentlessly. He embraced new techniques. He sought to unlock the hidden depths within each drop. His weapon of choice? Science. He introduced a new era of rum production. He pioneered charcoal filtration, a process that yielded a smoother, more refined spirit. He embraced aging in oak barrels, adding layers of complexity and depth. Facundo Bacardi wasn't just making rum, he was crafting a legacy. His efforts birthed a brand, a symbol of quality and innovation. He set the standard for Cuban rum, a standard that endures to this day. The magic of Cuban rum lies in its creation. It's a meticulous process, a dance between tradition and innovation. It all starts with the sugarcane, of course. The Cuban climate, you see, it imparts a unique character to the plant, a sweetness, a depth of flavor that's unmatched. The sugarcane is harvested, crushed, and its juice extracted. This juice, known as guarapo, is the foundation of Cuban rum. It's fermented with yeast, transforming sugar into alcohol. Then comes distillation. The fermented liquid is heated and the alcohol vapors are collected and condensed. This process concentrates the alcohol and defines the rum's character, but the journey doesn't end there. The distilled rum is then aged. Cuban rum typically rests in oak barrels, often ex-bourbon barrels. It's during this aging process that the magic truly happens. The rum interacts with the wood, drawing out flavors and aromas: vanilla, caramel, spice. Each sip is a symphony of the senses. Exploring the varieties of Cuban rum. Cuban rum is not a monolith, it's a diverse family of spirits, each with its own personality. The aging process plays a crucial role in shaping these distinctions. First, we have the light rums. These are typically aged for a shorter period, resulting in a lighter body and a delicate flavor profile. They're often enjoyed neat or in cocktails, their subtle sweetness adding a refreshing touch. Then there are the golden rums. Aged for a longer time, these rums boast a richer, more complex character. They often exhibit notes of caramel, vanilla, and spice, making them perfect for sipping or mixing in bolder cocktails. And finally, we have the dark rums. These are the grandfathers of Cuban rum, aged for years, sometimes decades. They possess a deep amber hue and an intense flavor profile, often dominated by notes of dried fruit, tobacco, and dark chocolate. These rums are best enjoyed neat, savored slowly like a fine cognac. Cuban rum in classic cocktails. Cuban rum isn't just meant to be admired in a bottle, it's meant to be experienced. And what better way to experience it than in the cocktails that have made it famous? The mojito, a symphony of freshness. Muddle mint and sugar. Add a squeeze of lime, a splash of soda water, and of course, a generous pour of Cuban rum. It's the perfect balance of sweet, sour, and refreshing, ideal for a hot afternoon. The daiquiri, simple yet elegant. This classic cocktail showcases the purity of Cuban rum, white rum, lime juice and sugar, shaken with ice until frosty. It's a timeless classic for a reason, and of course, the Cuba Libre, a revolutionary concoction born out of Cuba's fight for independence. Cola, lime juice and Cuban rum, a simple yet powerful combination that represents freedom and liberation. These are just a few examples of the countless ways Cuban rum can elevate a cocktail. Its versatility knows no bounds. Rum and Cuba's fight for freedom. Cuban rum isn't just a drink, it's a symbol of resilience, of rebellion, of the indomitable spirit of the Cuban people. Throughout history, rum has played a pivotal role in Cuba's fight for freedom. During the Cuban Revolution, rum flowed freely. It fueled the revolutionaries, providing solace and camaraderie during those turbulent times. It became a symbol of resistance, a toast to a brighter future. Even today, rum remains deeply intertwined with Cuban identity. It's a source of pride, a reminder of their history and their unwavering spirit. So the next time you raise a glass of Cuban rum, remember the history it holds, the struggles, the triumphs, the unwavering spirit of a nation. Legendary Cuban rum distilleries. The heart and soul of Cuban rum lie within its distilleries. These are hallowed grounds where tradition reigns supreme, where generations of craftsmen have dedicated their lives to perfecting their art. Havana Club, a name synonymous with Cuban rum. This iconic distillery, established in 1934, has been producing some of the finest rums for decades. Their commitment to quality and tradition is evident in every bottle. Santiago de Cuba, the birthplace of rum. This historic distillery, founded in 1862, is home to some of the oldest rum-making traditions. Their rums are known for their complexity and depth, a testament to their time-honored techniques. These distilleries are more than just factories. They are guardians of a legacy, preserving the art of Cuban rum making for generations to come. Savoring the legacy. A toast to Cuban rum's protected status. Cuban rum isn't just any spirit. It's a cultural treasure, a product of a unique terroir and centuries of tradition. And like any precious commodity, it deserves protection. That's why Cuban rum enjoys a protected designation of origin. This prestigious designation ensures that only rum produced in Cuba using specific methods and ingredients can be labeled as Cuban rum. This protection is a testament to the quality and reputation of Cuban rum. It's a guarantee to consumers that they're experiencing the real deal, a product of unparalleled craftsmanship and tradition. So the next time you see that PDO seal, know that you're holding a piece of Cuban heritage. Enjoy it responsibly, savor the flavors, and appreciate the legacy it represents. Fun facts and anecdotes. Uncorking Cuban rum's quirks. Every spirit has its quirks, its little-known facts that add to its allure. Cuban rum is no exception. Did you know, for instance, that during the American Prohibition era, Cuba became a haven for thirsty Americans seeking a taste of the forbidden? Hemingway, a notorious aficionado of Cuban culture, famously frequented many Havana bars where rum flowed freely. Speaking of Hemingway, legend has it that his favorite daiquiri, the Papa Doble, was made with double the rum and no sugar, a testament to his love for the pure, unadulterated spirit. These are just a few of the many stories that surround Cuban rum. Each sip is a chance to discover a new anecdote, a new chapter in the rich tapestry of Cuban culture. Embrace the spirit of Cuban rum. So there you have it, the story of Cuban rum. A tale of passion, perseverance, and a whole lot of spirit. But this isn't just a story to be read, my friends. It's an invitation. Go out and experience Cuban rum for yourself. Explore its diverse flavors, from the light and refreshing to the dark and complex. Savor it neat, mix it in a classic cocktail, or create your own concoction. Most importantly, embrace the spirit. The spirit of Cuba, the spirit of tradition, the spirit of a damn good time. Salud.